You're welcome back. It's time for Joy News Interactive, and the delectable Miss G is here.
Yes, I'm here for Interactive, and Araba, I'm one of the people who are excited this evening about the trends, because the Big Brother is trending, Big Brother Nigeria is trending,
right?
And one of the reasons it's trending is because Thatcher, almighty no leave, no transfer, was transferred home. She's been disqualified. For those who have followed, they know that she's they said she's the Pepe, but she's the trouble for a lot of people.
Right.
And there was a fight that ensued between Thatcher and Messi this morning, and she pulled her hair. And you know that you cannot be violent in the Big Brother house, so she's been disqualified. So at least she didn't stay the 99 days she promised to stay, but she stayed 90 days. So no leave, but transferred. But you know how to join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter and on Instagram. We are Joy News on TV. Many people think the term climate change is far from us, but really, it's not. This week, President Akufo-Addo, in his address to the General Assembly of the United Nations, called on world leaders to commit to practical steps to counter the impact of climate change. Today, some climate change youth groups marched through the principal streets of Accra and want government to take practical steps to mitigate the effects of climate change. They say it's about time the president acts on his words.
We want action. Many times we've had campaigns. We started with the Atiwa Forest. We started for our rivers. They promised us without taking enough action. We want enough action. We are tired of the promises.
So sea temperature, you find those that live by the coast, the sea is already taking away their houses and their livelihood. So it's time that we need to act now.
But we've been seeing that over the years.
No, but it's the effect of the climate change. The scientists have already said it. We need to listen to the scientists.
Because climate change is real and it's affecting all of us. And women are the most affected by climate change. So it's not surprising you see a lot of women here today. We are here to call on the government to involve us in the decision making when they are thinking about their adaptation and mitigation efforts to combat the climate change. Because women are the most vulnerable when it comes to natural disasters. If you have a little baby and there is a disaster, there is flooding, how do you carry your baby? Women are mostly peasant farmers. When the climate change, they don't have money to invest in modern agricultural tools. So their peasant little farms are affected and they lose their source of income.
It happens every year when they go for all these international conferences. All the nice things are said. But when we come home, the ministries are there, the agencies that are supposed to take these actions. They do have plans and policies on paper, but when it comes to implementation on the ground, a lot is lacking.
All right, so Araba, let's read some of the comments on our Facebook page. And if you want to help me, Araba.
All right, so By Jeremiah says more renewable energy should be used. Two, the practice, we have to be energy efficient, and efficient means of transport should be encouraged. For example, electric public transport in this day and age in Ghana. The use of bicycles, true. The use of public transport. Also, reforestation. More research should be carried out on the best possible measures of preventing possible catastrophes. All very good ideas by Jeremiah. Jason J says, climate is a real thing and we should all put our foot down to help save our planet in any small way we can. Let's practice afforestation. And Kimberly Ashan says, like my 2-year-old cousin will say, let's turn off the sun. Learning at a young age. Says, tell the government to please turn off the sun. Why? As if they are willing to actually do something. Nima Kinlari says, everything now God, even the president said, God could fit change them. Okay, I don't really know what that has to do with it, but those are some of your comments. Keep them coming.
All right, so you know the conversation on sexual education is still on, and law lecturer and fierce critic of LGBT movement, Moses Fo Amweni, has slammed the introduction of the comprehensive sexuality education in Ghana public schools, or in the Ghanaian public schools. He says teaching 5-year-olds about sexuality is clear LGBT agenda. Let's read some of your comments again on social media. You've been sharing your thoughts on this with us, and Arba, once again, can you help us all?
Okay, so Fatdula Mutakilu says, I don't buy into this idea of teaching 5-year-olds about sexuality. It's too early for them. They might be tempted to practice it at a tender age. Let's not copy blindly without considering our social cultural underpinnings. Also, Zimbi Organic Skincare says, based on my intellectual capacity and my vast knowledge, tactically and tentatively right from the beginning of times, especially in the light of Ecclesiastes revolution, I've come to a concrete, definite, and profound conclusion that I actually have, oh my goodness, and you made me go through all of this and you had nothing to say. Oh, Leslie Niedri says, say it loud. Another educational system without a direction and purpose. Since when did this become part of our syllabus? And Jafro Latte says, we used to have subjects like culture studies, life skills, social studies. All this was good till our leaders started changing things.
Anyway, for some parents, they're excited that they won't have to tell their children anymore. Like I told Adrian,
but I honestly think that 5 years old, it's a young age.
What do you tell them? That's your kakai or your willy. What do you tell them?
I don't know, Ms. G, and that's the thing. It's good to teach them, sexual education, but I think from 10 years on. But thank you so much, Ms. G, for taking us.